The MC4 connector has become the standard for connecting to solar panels. It is IP67 rated, being both water and dust proof. They are relatively simple to install with the correct tools, and luckily those tools are getting cheaper and cheaper. Most solar panels come with male and female MC4 connectors already fitted for ease of use. These connectors can be used on 2.5, 4mm and 6mm single core solar PV cable. It is highly recommended to use the correct cable, as the outer sleeve is designed to provide protection from heat, UV, oils and solvents. It is basically a tough, robust cable that is designed for outdoor use. Today I'm going to show you how to crimp on your own MC4 connectors using a cheap crimping toolkit that is available from either eBay or Amazon. First, we need to collect all the parts: a crimping tool, the MC4 spanners, a complete connector body and both male and female metal ferrules. I've already stripped some 4mm cable to show 12mm of bare wire at each end. Now with the MC4 spanner, use the pins to unlock the connector. Then close the crimp tool a little to hold the female ferrule, with the tabs upwards in the 4mm jaw. We can now insert the wire so that the insulation is flush up to the end of the ferrule. Now squeeze the crimp tool as far as it will go. When you release it, the jaw should open and the ferrule should be firmly attached. Now select the male plastic connector. We are going to remove the cap and the silicone seal and slide these onto the wire. You don't normally have to do this for 4mm cable, but if you're using 6mm cable, it's a much tighter fit, and I've always found this necessary. Now slide the female metal ferrule inside the male connector body until it clicks home. Then push down the silicone seal and screw on the cap hand tight. We can now use the MC4 spanners to fully tighten the cap. Make sure you select the right one. It will click when it's fully sealed. Now we have one end complete, and we'll repeat for the other end of our extension lead. This time we will crimp on the female metal ferrule. As we are using 4mm cable, we don't need to remove the cap and silicone seal, and just push the ferrule into the male connector until it clicks home. Now, as before, we use the MC4 spanners to tighten the cap until it clicks and the connector is sealed. Just to make sure all is working, I join the two ends together and give a quick pull to make sure, before using one of the MC4 spanners to release the connector. I now have one 2-meter long extension lead ready for use.